Hello. Hold on. Hello. Welcome to Drakenmemoria. Yay. What is Drakenmemoria, you may ask? Well, it's usually mostly about Dungeons and Dragons, but tonight we're map making. So it may not be Dungeons and Dragons for you. It'll most likely be for me, but not for you. Or maybe not for you. It could be. Who knows? Maybe this is actually the next setting of your the setting of your next campaign. Who knows? So for that reason, it's most likely is Dungeons and Dragons for me, but for you, it could be another game system. It could be, I don't know, Pathfinder. It could be. I could see someone trying to play Warhammer. It would be the world map, not the battlefield map, but sure, why not? Could be four faction, each one on a different of the corner islands, and the world at the center is the world where everything will happen. Already towns, cities, ruins, so you'll be able to explore, you'll be able to change who rules what. You'll be able to slip in the ruins of a temple or an old keep for a more interesting battlefield. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? Could be a lot of things. Could even be for a novel or a short story. But it would work. So, whatever it could be for you. Tonight we're map making, and this is using WonderDraft, which I personally like because of the ability to have it look like it's hand drawn, which is something that I enjoy a lot. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite animation, even today, is the introduction for Diablo 3. When you see the War in the Heavens, where it's just everything is hand drawn but animated, I really love it. It's if I was that good at drawing, honestly, I would probably be interested in trying to make animations like this, but not the logo that I have now, the one that I had before. After over 20 years of practice, that is as good as my art ever got. Now, granted, I don't practice 8 hours a day, but according to everything I've ever been told, if you practice as much as I did, you should be better at drawing than what I am. So it apparently just isn't a talent of mine. I can see the image in my mind, I can create stories, I can write you exactly what I see, but apparently I was not gifted with the ability to draw well. So, map making. Oh, yeah, I forgot to turn off the... my microphone started. You really do have to tell me when this happens. Okay, so where were we? Well, we were making the forest. We only have this one left. I did. So we did draw out the forested area of the region, but since we're only doing this one here, I'm so sorry. No, I was told by someone to be careful when I'm yawning. Someone said, well, that must not be very involving when you do this if you keep yawning. But I noticed I'm trying to be more conscious about when I'm yawning. I realized that I will yawn doing a lot of things. So if it's really because my mind is not active enough, then this means a lot of things don't ask a lot of my mind. So I'd probably go for something else. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have. What would happen here? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, okay. I wouldn't. Not someone that would believe that I am that smart. My school grade says that I'm above average, but not exceptional. No. All right. So the little bit of forest down here. Yeah, we'll do the whole thing. We'll do all of the forest of the immediate area. We'll do the forest of the immediate area. This one here. Even though we're not probably not doing the whole thing, but maybe. What was I? So this here is a region. This here would be a very small region, but it could be a key region because it's between two, which would mean that we'd make the entire lower region. Yeah, I think that's what we did. It was what we said. Entire lower area, but not the river. Right. The reason why I was zoomed in is because sorry, I wanted to fix a little problem here. No, that's not it. I think it's one. Yeah, river. No, that's too much, too wide. I just want to settle that little glitch. A little visual. So you may be wondering why this little visual glitch happened. It's how they how it makes the river. There's a bit of a problem with when it tries to connect 2 points. So you can see, hold on, so that I can show you what I'm talking about. So you can see here under the dot, there is this crack. So this is what happens is when you do it generates the river in section. So if you pull it, so it doesn't always do it. Oh yeah, here we go. See at the oh yeah, that would probably help to see. Remove the fade in, increase the thickness. All right. So here. So it's a place where it's having difficulty attaching the river properly. It's probably where there is a limit in what it's generating. And if you're not careful, when you put it in, oh, you have that little visual glitch. And actually you can see there is the same glitch everywhere on different sections. It's just not as apparent, but you see it here, of course, but you also see it here where the color is lighter. And here there's sort of the beginning of one, but not completely. So how do you solve that problem? Well, you just go carefully. You see it, you can try and keep going until it's not there, or you can just, not make it too big. And then just keep going on like this. Small sections. All right. Yeah, no, it's just the thumping noise of my microphone. So yeah, I just wanted to try and solve that little visual glitch. By removing as much of it as possible, just creating a smaller river there inside of it, just so that it, oh, okay, just so that it covers it. Here we go. It's just annoying me. All right, we are placing trees. The longest part of creating a map, I think. All right. Let's just spread this out a little bit. Remove those that are under. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I think the normal trees is 15. No, it's not normal tree. Just so that I have a little bank of trees growing in the ocean. No, just to put everywhere I need them to be. And a reserve of pine trees. Ooh. Oh, that's intriguing. Okay. I didn't know the ocean map had different colors in it. I can't see the difference in color, but that's interesting. Alright, I can't see it on the map, but it's obviously there because the reason why I always take those two trees is because they are transparent and they adopt the color of what's underneath them. So when comes time to color the map, all I have to do is just color the area and all of the trees will become green. There we go. Oh, hold on. Hey. Er is een aan. Désolé, je savais pas vu que tu avais écrit quelque chose. Un petit peu fatigué en général. Well, for everyone else, I'll keep going in English, but you can keep writing in French. There's no problem with this. Right now, at the moment. Oh, okay. I know, French is my native language, so we can probably go a lot further than with your lessons I've taught you. Yeah, no, tonight it's not so bad. I've had time to sleep a little bit. The rest of the day, however, not necessarily as good as I'd like it to be. Well, mostly worries about financial things. My normal job is a contract job, and contrary to what they promised us, we haven't been getting a whole lot of contracts. So I am currently functioning on reserve money. Yeah, because all of this map making and the live campaign is not giving me enough money. Maybe a smaller tree. But I keep hoping, you know. I see the amount of subscribers that some channel have, and I'd be more than satisfied with a fraction of what some have. You know, I see some of them having like 5,000 subscriber every month. Okay, so why did... Oh. It keeps the color there. So yeah, I'd be satisfied with having, I don't know, 500 subscriber a month. At least I have to at least have more than 500 followers. I know, but still. That's the first goal. First goal is 250 subscriber. I'll get there in 10 years. Alright. So because of that weird map thing, I'll put the trees here. Because apparently if I put the trees here, I don't know why they changed color. I haven't placed any color on the... but when I move them, they keep the color. So... yeah, no, probably the main reason why I don't talk too much about how my life is going is because whenever I start talking a lot about it, people get depressed. Uh, I'm not someone that has a lot of good news to give all at once. I'm more a person who always has to solve a problem, an urgent problem, whether it be related to finance, health, health of someone else. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just say that I'd be more hesitant to talk about some of my problems on the internet because um, while it may be a good way to attract attention, because oh, I just said something that sparks controversy. I am not a big controversy person. Oh no, no, no! I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate it, and uh, it didn't linger in my mind for a moment long enough to consider it. I'm just saying. Let's just say that not all of the things that I live through are controversy free. And I live that every single day because I am around people that do not believe that this or that is a real problem. But when it's affecting your daily life, it usually is a problem. That's a bit too big of a tree. I think I want one that is a little smaller. Or maybe just push this up. Yeah, push this up. That's the... a good example of the kind of problems that I can have in my life. This one isn't a problem anymore because fortunately people have started to be more open-minded and stop just judging. I have dyslexia. Um, it's not extremely all-encompassing dyslexia. It's just, I think, one type, and I don't remember the actual name. But because of that, when I was in high school, I, and even before that, not sure how it's called in English. Anyway, I was usually more treated as someone who was not as intelligent as the other. I mostly because when I was writing, I would make a lot of spelling mistakes. Probably elementary, then I'd say. So yeah, well, it followed me through the entire the entire thing. So probably elementary, middle, and high school. So, but when I was younger. Being dyslexic was simply taken as a mental deficiency. You're just not as smart as the other persons, and you should have special needs, special care. So I worked excessively hard to hide it, just because I didn't want to be put in the classes of those who have real learning deficiencies. It was really just spelling that I had trouble with. And later I figured I learned why for me spelling is such a challenge. It's just simply because of how my brain interprets things. So my dyslexia, however, gives me a really good ability to a really good audio-visual memory. So I can start quoting what people have said around me after hearing them once, which was extremely annoying for many people because they said, "No, I never said that." "Yes, you did. I can even say it in the same tone as you did." "No, that's not true. I never said that. You're making stuff up." Okay. Then later, with the prevalence of people making videos, turned out I was right. Which brings a whole new set of problems, because now, "Oh yeah, you're always right, huh?" "No, I just have a good memory, damn it. I never claimed that I was always right. I just shut up until we have a subject on which I am well versed. That's why it looks like, but it's not." Anyway, that's another subject. To go back on the dyslexia thing. That's more a question of being introverted than anything else. You stay quiet and you listen to people talking. And when they talk about something you know well, because you know well, then you start talking. And because of that, for a lot of people, it feels like you always know everything. That's not true. It's because I only talk when I know something. If I don't know something, I don't talk. I listen and I learn. Alright. So, when I was in school, because teachers would think that being dyslexic was some sort of intellectual deficiencies, a difficulty to learn, they would try to make me fail a year, even though everywhere else, on every other subject, I was above average. Because for my spelling and ability to read out loud, I was behind everyone else. They tried to artificially make me fail a year. Just say, "Oh no, let's make you redo a year so you have time to have time to catch up with everyone else," which obviously I did not want. Especially since in the school that I was, those who had a deficiency, a learning deficiency, were really deficient. To the point of not just having learning deficiencies, but behavioral problem as well. So of course I didn't want to be in there. No introverts wants to be placed in an environment where there are frequent conflict. So I worked tirelessly every single day so that my inability to write without spelling mistake and to read at the same speed as others would not be noticed. And that's the kind of life that I lived, that I still live today. Now dyslexia is more known, so the moment I say this, I'm not immediately taken as a retarded person, as someone once said when talking about me. I don't like the way that these trees... I want something that's a little different in size. But it's a problem that I often come across for different parts of my life. So, discrimination is I don't know, it's Monday for me. Another one that was a bit hard to live with when I was in high school. Didn't know back then because it didn't have a name. But apparently, I am considered demisexual. Learned that a few years ago. That would have helped, especially if that term existed before. Because since I never expressed the same kind of fascination for sex, or had libido that could be compared to some of my classmates, people thought I was gay. Now, there's no problem on its own about that. Except if you're not. That doesn't help your relationship life. So once again, another controversy, another discrimination. And it just goes on and on and on all my life. Oh, I was in school much earlier than that. When I was in elementary school, middle school, and high school, we were in the 80s and 90s. Alright, I think it's good for us for here. Let's try and finish all the forest. That's okay. I've been told that I look a bit younger than I actually am. And that actually varies. People think that I am usually between 5 all the way to 15 years younger than I look. I got that from my mother. She is the same. No, that would look weird. Yeah, no, I'm gonna follow the shape of this, but I think I'm gonna go all the way to the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe just like this. Could be a good place to put a little village or a town. Well, that's probably true. I don't have a beard also, or anything like that. I could have a mustache. And in fact, I have thought about it in my life so far. But never took the time to try it and let it grow. The reason why I can't have a full beard is because of this. There are scars, burn scars. So nothing grows there. So if I let the beard grow, I just have these huge empty spots under my... But funny enough, I realized one week that I let my beard grow a little bit more, I'd probably look a lot older if I had a beard, because I realized that I have a huge white spot, I think, on this here. Uh, so I'd probably look a whole lot older. So, not a lot of white hair in my head, but apparently a whole lot in my beard. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep just putting more trees like this so that there is a interesting base on which I can build this mix forest. Mm. So yeah, in general, being someone that is different in many ways, I've always lived with a certain amount of discrimination, just because some people don't like it, some people don't have an open mind set, and some people can have very adverse reactions to difference. When I was in high school, um, I have a very analytical mind, and when it came to programming, because it was an optional course that I took, when it came to programming, I was infamous for, and I kept on being infamous even after high school, for my rigorous testing of programs. So I would often pick up on problems that were very small but could be noticed if only if you entered, I don't know, absurd numbers. But because of that, a lot of problems that the others did not try to solve, I did. And sometime someone would find one of those problems and ask the teacher how to solve it. And one day, the teacher was surprised. He didn't know how to solve the problem, but fortunately for the student, not me or the teacher, I had seen that problem and I had already solved it. So didn't think anything of it. I just blurred out the answer. The student was overjoyed. I didn't have to spend who knows how many hours trying to figure out the problem. What I did notice was that the teacher was not overjoyed. And so, a few hours later, the teacher tried to have me beaten by students at the end of a class. I will not say which teacher it was. I don't want to create retroactive problems, but it just so happened that it was my birthday on that day, and there was a group of students that felt that when it's your birthday, you don't deserve just being honored, you could say, with a smashed egg on your head. They felt like you needed to be beaten up. So he had me go in front of the class and wished me a happy birthday in front of everyone. And he grabbed my hand, kept it securely inside of his, and kept on repeating, "It's his birthday, it's his birthday, happy birthday, it's his birthday." Fortunately for me, I have always been an unknown, so they never found me, but I heard they did look for me. And that is the kind of controversy that I have to deal with all my life. No matter what I do, where I do it, when I do it, for what reason, what subject, what, it always follows me. So this is why I don't talk too much about all of my problems. Because at one point it just becomes depressing, and some people don't want to believe that I'm, I don't know, bully prone, a bully magnet. I don't know how to call it. As a general rule, there has been a lot more talk about bullying in the past few decades. Well, I want to say decades, but maybe I should just say decade, not plural. But when they said that you should always be careful and look around and look at the student that seems to not be able to catch a break, that it's not the student that keeps saying, oh, I hate getting bullied, and he has friends and he smiles, that is necessarily the one that is the most in danger. It's the kid that's always alone, that never talks to anyone, that no one knew he was being bullied that much. This is the kid you should be worried about. Because sometimes, even when he goes home, he doesn't have a break, because there are people waiting for him as he's walking back home, and so on and so on. So nowadays they say this is the kid you should be looking for. This is the kid you should be mindful of, because he won't tell anyone, and he might actually commit the commit what shouldn't be done, which can't be reversed. Well, I was that kid. Fortunately for me, inside of my home was a safe haven. I did not have parents which beat me or anything like this. So for me, my home was a safe haven, and in the 80s and 90s, not a lot of social media. So I had one place where I was safe, and that's probably what got me through it. And to be honest, there was at one point, because for me it was a huge escalation. It just started out, being bullied by the, I don't know, over there, that guy over there, just bullying me. But eventually, I became taller than nearly everyone in class. I'm also more broad-shouldered. My average strength, with equal training, is slightly above average. So that also helps to intimidate without having to do anything. But when one person intimidating got to be awkward, well, they started to group up. When the group stopped being intimidating, then I found myself in front of people that use political power, try to use influence, and so on, like the teacher who tried to have me beaten. Also had a teacher in college that tried to have me expelled, and the reason why, I asked a question. And that's not my opinion. It's other teachers who told me that when I met them, just walking in the city, things like that. Oh yeah, it's you. All right, talk a little. Oh yeah, I know you're having problem with this teacher. He said that he wanted to. He wanted you out of the program. He doesn't like you. Why? Something about asking a question in one of his class. Isn't that the job of a teacher? To answer questions? Especially when they're honest ones? Well, apparently not. For him, I mean. I even learned what the question was. Um, it was in a methodology class for researching things. Oh, that's not the right one. Yeah, because he was a teacher that gave a lot of research to do. So apparently, I asked the question on how to write the paper correctly, and he didn't appreciate that. And for 2 years after, he did everything he could to have me expelled from college. I mean, you have to laugh about this at one point in your life because you just, come on. Really? So, yeah. Well, I started laughing about it, especially when it kept on escalating and escalating and escalating. And you find a job and you get the same thing with your boss and with those working with you, and then eventually one day the escalation stops because someone goes down one notch and you have that moment of, oh, is that it? That's as bad as you are menacing me to go? Oh, okay. I've been through that before, so that's not scary. And then you start realizing that, oh, okay. Apparently, I've been bullied so much that I've been desensitized on many subjects. So nowadays, unless you want to point a weapon at me, and that I can see in your eyes that you actually have the intention of using it, I'm hard to impress. And I've actually answered a teacher once. Hated me for a week. Yeah. This is why I don't talk a lot about my life, because those are the things that have been settled. Well, settled in the way that doesn't cause me a lot of problem anymore, because they still happen, but now I'm able to laugh about it more. But there are other things, always, that are still problematic and sometimes very controversial. Even though some research somewhere started pointing out that, oh, that might have actually been discrimination. Sorry about that. All right, that's an interesting way of making a forest, I think. Good balance of the two type of trees. And well, maybe I want to add just one tree because I want this to be more of a bit of an alcove. I need smaller trees also, so that I can put a small village. Oh yeah, no, small trees like this would help. Where is the edge of that? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna delete it after, but I have to know. So this is the edge of the. Wow. I don't see it. Honestly, I see it because of the trees, but I don't see it on the map. The difference in color. Well, maybe my eyes aren't sensitive enough. So Dragon Craze, I'm reading the comments that you write. Dyslexia, dysgraphia, and dyscalculia. Are the names? So these are the name in English, I would assume. If you're still there, does it mean what I think it means? Dyscalculia regarding maths, dysgraphia regarding images, and dyslexia regarding written things. No, too big. Yeah, probably gonna put a small village there. Alright, let's move all these trees and go to another forest. Alright. Yeah, still want to put a good amount of pine trees. At the beginning I wanted it to be maybe 50-50, so it would be a boreal setting, but it does look like I'm creating a more northern temperate climate here. Oh, this can be interesting. Can affect the way that you describe things if you're using this for your campaign or something like this. Okay, oh, yeah, want something that's a little more pointy, and here you go. We have something that's more pointy. No, not necessarily. Oh yeah, that can work. Right there at the center. But my mouse is getting old also. It seems to be getting stuck from time to time. It starts being very sensitive and move the screen like this. Barely touched it and the entire screen moved, and didn't touch the top of my mouse. Touch the sides of my mouse, and I know that there's a virtual button on the side, but most programs don't support the side buttons, but some of them actually don't support it but react to it anyway. But it's been happening more and more that I have side button problems. It's an interesting way of calling it, side button problems. But it's also an accurate one, so well, I'm not going to complain too much on that. One game on which I have a lot of problem with that side button is World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is probably one of the last few games that my father still plays, and so that I keep having a contact with my father, having some sort of relationship, especially since he's in the last few years of his life. So I'll always take the time to play with my father whenever he wants. We'll sort of have a how do you call it? Scheduled play session. For some reason, World of Warcraft does not support side button action. So every time the side button is triggered, the entire game freezes. And I have to restart. I don't like this. Okay, no, that can work. That might work. I'm having difficulty with this, so maybe the tree here is not a good one. Maybe I should just go with large trees. Okay, yeah, it covers better, I think. Okay, so maybe a big tree here. Okay, it covers more. That's better, that's better. Okay. In that case, maybe I should also put, oh, not maybe the largest, just one that, oh yeah, well, that works. I think it works. I think it works. And you know what? If I think it works, then it may actually work. Like this. Alright, yeah. Kind of works. That kind of works. Okay, yeah, no, that kind of works. I would have preferred having smaller trees here, but yeah. It works, and I tried hard to make it work, so let's go with that. Okay, we're still good. Okay, let's keep on building. Oh yeah, I wanted to refresh my pool of small trees. No, I said up. All right. There you go. Hey, we have a tree hiding here. Alright. No, too big. Okay, maybe not a pine tree on the side. Maybe it's just the shape. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was just the shape of the river. It accommodated a different kind of tree better. You know, I was talking about the time I spent with my father. I've tried to get him interested in other games. Well, not multiplayer games, and honestly, maybe that's the reason why he keeps playing World of Warcraft, because maybe he also wants to spend a little bit of time with me. But for other moments in his life, when I'm not playing, or like this right now, I tried to get him interested in other games, and I've been having difficulty. One game that I'm pretty sure he would like is Oxygen Not Included, because of how I don't know how to say it in English, honestly. He likes to gadget things. So he likes solving things himself using a piece of wood and a little bit of imagination. But as he keeps saying himself, he does it. He's not good at it, but he does it. So you know the saying, measure twice and cut once. Well, he's the kind of person that will measure 5 times and cut 6 times. And separately, it's not he cuts once, he measures. No, it's he measure, cut, and still doesn't get the result he wants. But because of that, I think he would enjoy a game like Oxygen Not Included. But he doesn't want to try it. I think it's because he's a bit scared of the game. But oh, okay. Yeah, sort of a small pine tree grove in the middle of the forest. That's kind of nice. Just heard a lightning strike in my headphones. Because the music you were hearing at the beginning, the thunderstorm in the background, it's still playing in my for me. Mostly because I like it. So if you're wondering why I put a thunderstorm as a background sound while you're waiting at the beginning, it's just because I like it. That's no other reason. Okay, like this. Yeah, you have that forest. Last one. Then we're gonna start building the entire region. Yeah. Oh, sorry. All right. Let's keep on developing this. Let's put all the trees in there. Oh, good point. Save. Kind of be frustrating if there was a power interruption right now. So save. Because like we've learned in the past, the autosave of the program works. Except when there's a power out. Well, I think it works. Honestly, I never thought of trying to see if it actually did work. But I feel like a program that's been used by so many people wouldn't have a non-functional element that's as important as saving. Let's have a small one here. But yeah, if I have to be honest, maybe it does. Maybe it isn't. Oh. Okay. All right. The inner grouping of trees. See? Works. Yeah, when I do my sound test, it sounds a bit like that. Okay. A few more trees. Oh, wow. Just got a huge wave of fatigue. Felt the heat going into my shoulders and then going to my head and my eyes. My eyes say, I want to go to rest. I'm not happy right now. And I will, but not right now. We still have about an hour of this. And I honestly would like to finish that forest. I know it would be easier if I didn't put all of those pine trees and just the normal trees, or if I or oh, that could be interesting. Oh, learning to put, figuring out how I can put something like this, like these tree, inside of the tree category. And creating a custom asset that mixes the two type. Ooh, that could be interesting. I mean, I was already thinking about trying to create a variety for my pine trees, and thinking about sorry, got distracted. Well, no, not distracted. That's how do you call this? You know, I started focusing too hard on one thing and I suddenly stopped doing another. If you do it because your mind is wandering, we call it being distracted. But does it have a name? If you just become too focused and everything just stops working because all of your attention is there, other than just saying, oh, you were focused. No. I don't know. Does it have a name? It's an interesting idea. Honestly, it is. Alright. I'm starting to yawn again. Apparently, I am really tired. Alright, no, not immediately. We are still building the edge of this. Well, I don't know about you, but Dragon Grace doesn't seem to be here anymore, and I'm still curious about what he wrote. Dyslexia, dysgraphia, and dyscalculia. So, how about we get our confirmation? 'Information. I know it's not map making, but it's HIA is a neural disorder and learning disability that concern impairment in written expression, which affect the ability to write and writing, but also coherence. So I do not have dysgraphia because I do not have a problem with coherence. Okay, and what about the last one? This this one doesn't have anything. DYSCALCALIA. Oh, okay. Is it that affects a person's ability to understand number-based information? Okay, no, I do not know. So it's really just dyslexia that I have. Okay. Interesting. I knew that there were other types of ixia, or well, I guess ixia is not the right one. It's this. That's yeah. I knew there were others. That's what I mean. I wonder what sort of improvement also comes with those, because I know that with dyslexia comes a better audio-visual memory. So it gives the ability to it's too small. Alright, like a tree like this? Yeah, that works. So yeah, comes better ability to remember audio and visual image. Well, sorry, that's redundant saying. Yeah. But nevertheless, is the case for me. It actually helped me in many situations. So, at least for me, maybe it's because I have it, but at least for me, it's hard to see something like dyslexia, and probably the other ones, because they also have peculiarities. They probably do, I mean. I'm wondering what may be the added bonus of the others. But what I was saying is, I'm wondering, I have a problem, a little bit, of people that call it a learning disability, because it's, I have trouble seeing it as a disability, simply because this one difference inside of me also grants me abilities that, well, and when I say abilities, I don't mean a truckload of them. I just mean a handful. That someone that doesn't thought something might have fallen, but it was just water pump. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm having a difficulty seeing it as a learning disability because it gave me the ability to learn a completely different set of things, which others find challenging, but for me, it's not. It's actually quite easy. Um, for me, a documentary is, a good way to learn. Why? Because I don't have to read. Because when I read, it takes all of my attention to just be able to put the words in my head. And if I'm not careful, also, I will be able to say the words in my head, but I won't understand them right away. I'll need a moment. And what I realize is that what I'm actually doing is I'm listening to the echo of the word in my mind. Yeah, we all have this echo in our mind. What I call an echo probably has a name that's different than that. When you hear something and your reflex is to say, what? And then for some reason, you sort of say, what? Oh, yeah, no, I don't need it. And you realized, oh, I did understand what was being said. I thought I missed it, but so that's just your mind that keeps on working. It went into the short-term memory, brain, the short-term memory buffer in your brain, you could say, and it re-listened to what had just been said, and that's what happens. You didn't actually understand it on the first pass, but when your brain went into your short-term memory and revisited what it had just heard, it understood. So this is what makes the phenomenon. Yeah, like this. So what I'm actually doing is using that short-term memory buffer more than others. And I've learned to use it. But while I have trouble with reading, I do not have problem with audiovisual. I actually have a very good audiovisual memory. And a good sense of observation, apparently. If the test I took was accurate, then I have an observation skill that is not just above average, but very good. All right. Maybe more of those trees, like this one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Oh, sorry. Ooh, Alright. So if you're wondering what I'm drinking, no, it's not alcohol. Even though I do admit that sometimes I may sound like I am a bit drunk. I may act like I'm a bit drunk. I am not drunk. I actually don't even drink. I know. Surprise, isn't it? I am drinking ginger ale. The bubbly, without alcohol kind of ginger ale. Diet ginger ale, actually. I don't know why. I find regular ginger ale to be a little flat in taste sometimes. Okay. No, maybe not. This one here. Hey, we're nearly gonna be done with the trees for this entire region. Isn't that gonna be something? Okay. Go like this, like this. This. Okay, it's just a weird hair. Let's change music. Marsh. That's also nice. I don't know, marsh sounds are also relaxing, at least to me. I know that some people just can't stand hearing all of those toads and frogs. Now, if you're there for the live campaign, you know which ambiance I'm playing. But here's the kicker. Yes, I know. I'm just saying things because I lost my train of thoughts. I keep reversing them. I say train of thoughts. You know, it's train of thoughts. But it was about this. So, the music, the ambiance. I like things with different. The thunderstorm just puts my mind at ease. It's not necessarily relaxing. It's just not stressful. Well, that counts for something, at least with me. All right, the forest is done. All right. Ooh, my poor back. Didn't have a good posture, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna give myself something to drink. Aha. All right. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, ambient music. Well, first let's determine what we do next. So now, I think it's not a bad idea. I think it's not a bad idea to put the settlement first. Settlement 40. Yes, I know. I haven't put up the sorry, map 15 and map 16. No, 16 and 17 yet on YouTube. I thought I did put 16, but apparently I didn't. So don't worry, it's still there, and I will be able to put it on YouTube during this week, and probably 17 also. But probably not this one, which is 18. Okay. So what were we saying about dyslexia? Come on. Why? Oh, it's been. Oh, okay. 40. Alright, so where do we put the capital on this one here? It's not a big one. And. Sorry. I think the better defensible position would be near the ocean. Near the ocean, that works. Oh, it's right inside of the. Okay. Alright, so what this we have. Towns. So we have a trading town here. Fill one here because it will be in range of many things is a good idea. Town near the yeah, near the lake. I think that could work. And town here. Then villages. Now that's so a village here, a village here. Now I could hear it. Hold on. It started. Okay. Yeah, no, a village there. That kind of works. You know, it's close to a town. Well, you need one here. And you need one here. You always need something near a border. Anyway, it's a river, so people would naturally build something. Ow! Here, sorry. Sharp pain in one of my thigh. Path. Ooh, actually, my entire body is not liking something right now. Okay. So. Alright, we're gonna go with this here. Edit point on, but I just want it rougher. Yeah, that's good. I mean, nowhere. Do I or don't I? Hey, I just noticed it looks like a leg. Wow, I am suddenly suffering from severe problem concentrating. Oh, that's not good. Well, I have been tired recently. I've been trying to do more things that I should probably as well. Alright, so how do we link this? Well, of course it would link to this, but because of that, it would probably make it. Alright. The more sensible thing to do here is to swap this for this, because that makes more sense. It would receive commerce from this and this and this just going there, so it could go there here. Yeah, no, bigger commerce creates, yeah, okay. Alright, so got run road going here to there. One doing this and another one going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright, so you could go from the capital to that town easily. Okay, well, I think on this one I want to reduce the roughness. Like this, yeah. No, like this, yeah. Well, border roads, like this. Okay, that works. It goes all the way here, but it also goes here. There, you want to be able to go down this one. Here it makes sense that it goes here, and one that goes like this, and one that goes like this. Okay, that could make sense here. No, I don't like this one. Undo. Do I or don't I? So that's a bit weird, because we need to do something like this. So that's weird, at least to me it is. Like this. Alright, so the upper part does work, I think. It's this here that I'm having trouble with. I don't like how the roads are made here, so let's figure this out. And I think I want to replace one symbol. Sorry. Okay. So what would be the easiest road? Well, the easiest road would be to go from here and go right down the middle all the way to there. I want to increase the roughness of this thing. No, I think I want to increase the roughness of all of these things. 5.5, yeah, that's not bad, that's not bad. No, the other way around. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now, how do we connect the other ones? I mean, I feel like you can easily do something like this. Maybe it's a bit too much, too jagged here. Maybe more like this. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. And then like this. No. I think this one needs to go further along, like this. Actually, another point there is not that bad. And now, this one will simply go here. So, like this, we get something that's doable here. It's not doable like this, I think. Symbol. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, you can't go this way, and I don't want this. Right. So, if going down the middle is not a good option, how about we do like this, and then go up, and then have one that goes like this and like this, and then we do this, and we find a way to justify the fact that there is nothing in between. We're gonna have to put something. Again. Yeah, more like this. Can we increase the... It fits like this, yeah, it actually does. Alright. Okay, like that. I mean, it's a bit weird, but also it makes it possible to travel. And like I said, you can just put something in the middle to justify this. Right, so these are the row. It's a small kingdom. Yeah, it's a small one. Now, what do we do next? Hills? Why not? And hills, we said it is 55. No, 55, I said. Alright, hills. Where do we want to put hills? Maybe we can put hills here. It did sort of justify the weird layout of this region. Nope, I don't want this. Nope, I don't want this. No, I don't want this. This I do want. Alright. Okay. This, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this. How about we nope, not this one, not this one, not this one. Okay, I want to put a variety down so I can use this, but I think this one might actually do the work. It sort of justifies why the road splits. Okay, and we need to put something here. Maybe one here, no, a bigger one. Here. So now it's more apparent that the roads around here was made between hills. Okay. And I think we can put hills here. Well, it gives us sort of a reason for why this marshland doesn't go further down. Actually, just adding one hill here, one hill here helps on that idea. No, don't want this one, don't want this one, don't want this one. Oh, okay, I actually have some here that are exactly the way that I want them to. That's an amount, alright. like this. I think that works. Oh well. Continuation of tall grass. That's also good. Wrong file. Tall grass 35. No. Said 35. Good. Okay. Okay. Okay, like this. Okay. One here and one here. Just okay. I think I want to put a marsh here. It's not a big one compared to the others. It's just one. Okay. Okay, yeah, sorry. Started talking less, so that's confirmation that I'm very tired. I think I want to keep going with this here, because I might add a little bit of forest here, so it sort of makes sense. It sort of will make sense why the forest did not expand. And just a little bit of tall grass here. Yeah, all right. Just a little bit like this. Kind of like it. Oh, there's a hill here. So we put this one here and we put this one here. All right, I think that settles this region. Now, for this one here. All right, well, strategically speaking, oh wow, sorry. I think it makes more sense. Sorry. Settlement 40. If capital is near the mountains, near a river? Yeah, sure, why not? It's a nice vista. There's most likely waterfall. All right. It's a large area. They have all of this, so Yeah, no one wants to be close to a fort, so no, not a capital. Town. Capital. City. Fortress. Town. Capital. City. Town. Capital. I think it would make sense to have one there, because it could have the commerce from here. I think having a fort here would make sense because it's the limit of their territory, and one here. It protects the entrance. A lone tower in the middle of a plain. Okay. But let's go back on towns. So, yeah, probably one here. How about a port town here? Yeah, probably gonna be a lot of villages around here. Okay. Now villages. Okay. Well, I wanted there to be a village here, and I wanted there to be a village here. Oh. Mines. Alright. A small mining community here, and mining town here. Alright. Near the water on each side. Yeah. Like this. No, I don't. There's gonna be a need for something in between though. Okay, that's good. I think that works. Yeah, near the mountains. Not mountains, the forest. There is gonna have to be something here, most likely. Like this and like this. Like this, like this. Like this, and probably something here. Alright. Now, let's see about those paths. Alright, let's start with the capital. Now, it would make sense for the capital to have a road like this. One like this. And one like this. Alright. Like this, and connecting here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. One connecting this one here with this one here, and of course one going like this. Right, so there would be something connecting here, I think. That kind of makes sense. This would be receiving commerce on those. So this probably is a pretty fruitful mining town. Like this. Like this. Like this. So you have access here, you have access here. Of course, you need several avenues for this. Like this. Yeah, that works. Can go up, can go down. Okay. Okay, that kind of works also. You go here, and you go here. I think it would make sense for them to be like this, but also to be like this. Okay. Of course, it makes sense to connect here, to connect here. Ooh. Well, that's a nice confirmation that I really should stop for tonight. Fortunately, we are 5 minutes away from this. Okay, I think that kind of works for the roads. Ooh. A less traveled path. I'll remove some of the trees. Let's count. Some people, let's count. Ooh, it sends them a shiver of pleasure. Look at me. I forgot to create connections between this side and I think this side. It's way too. And this side. Yeah. I need to. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That still works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That works, but that's not going to work here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we need absolutely a town here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And one here. Yeah. This path is too rough. Better. Alright, so we've settled this. Symbols. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's a long walk, but it's doable in a day. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, we need one here. And I think that solves everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright. That works, that works, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think this works. It cuts here, it cuts here, it cuts here, it cuts here, it cuts here. So this entire area is done. Okay. I need to straighten this path quite a lot. I don't think we need this point here. It nearly solves all of the problem. Alright, so symbols, grab. No, I want trees. No, I don't want a small one. Okay. But actually, the small one could probably fit here well. And like this. No, I want a small one. Like this. Yeah. Small path that goes through here. Alright, now let's count again. We're going to finish with discounting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a shame. Okay, what about this? No. Let's reduce the roughness just so that works better. No, I hate it when it does that. How about like this? Yeah, I think that works out a little bit better. In terms of counting, tell you what, that's not fun to watch. I'll finish counting this off camera. I predict there will probably be here. That's probably going to solve the entire problem here. And I'm pretty sure the rest will be okay, although 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, so we're here, and I think we solved all our problems. Although they are a bit close to one another. So how about I do this and path? Oh wow, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. I wanted to do this and this and this and this. Yeah, alright, I think that looks a little bit better. Alright, I'm pretty sure that the count will be okay. I'll finish counting off camera. Alright, we save. It's been saved. And we export it. Map 3, episode 18. Here we go. We got everything. All right. That will be it for tonight. I've had a few concentration problem, and my hand is not helping me. Today it's a bit more dry than usual. All right. So with this, I think this is tonight's episode. It's probably for the better. Like I said, I'm a bit tired. So, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a relaxing moment. Or maybe you're making a map of your own at the same time, so we'll see. So it may have been very relaxing, maybe not, who knows. Maybe you just enjoy hearing my voice. It puts you to sleep. I don't know. Could be a lot of reasons. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll be there next week. If you like better Dungeons and Dragons, there's a live episode on Wednesdays with a broadcast time that is more suited for a Western audience, and there's a rebroadcast Fridays with a broadcast time that is more suited for the Eastern audience. And actually, technically, I think it's the same time, but for the different zone. So Wednesday it's 7:30 7:30 for Western audience, and on Friday it's 7:30 for Eastern audience for the East Coast. No. Yeah, that's it. If you wanna support this channel, remember you can easily do so by following, leaving a like, leaving a comment on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. You can also support the stream if you want to do something more. You can support the stream by making a donation, becoming a Patreon, subscribing on Twitch. All of the information for all of those is just below the window. But if you can't do any of those, can afford it, don't like leaving a trace on the internet, I can certainly relate to that. There's a very free thing you can do, and mostly effortless, that helps tremendously, and that's spreading the word of this channel. So, with this, thank you, see you next week, and as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night.